All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So, our children are going to college and they're getting themselves into like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Then they want you to pay for it, right? You, taxpayer, you that is not going to college, you need to pay their bills, right? Because that's what they want. Oh, it's not fair. I just spent 4 years of my life not working, going to college. The loans that I was taking that I signed for and I committed to, right? We're paying my bills, and I just got this career that now it's going to pay me $100,000. But I do have that $100,000, $200,000 in debt. I should get the government to pay that, so then I could buy myself a Benz or I don't know, a BMW and a beautiful house because I don't have those bills that I committed to. Pretty pretty good deal for them if you ask me. But anyways, you go to school, you got your own debt, pay your own bills. That's just how it goes. So again, they go to school to get themselves in debt many times, and they face these professors. These people are insane, right? Literally insane. And I'm gonna tell you, this girl is a liar, really a liar, because as you can see in the video I'm about to show you, she's like, the kid was asking if somebody comes into your house with a knife or a gun, what do? You don't call the cops? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Somebody's trying to kill you. You're going to call the cops. You guys know that. You're going to call the cops. You are going to call the cops. You're lying. You're not going to allow somebody to kill you. And if you do, and if you truly feel that way, maybe you shouldn't be a professor. Maybe you need to go to the doctor because it's just like instant that you're going to protect yourself. But again, we're going to share that video. I also want to see what you guys got to think about it because, you guys fantastic. I love you guys' feedback. Big shout out to my patrons. You guys are amazing. Big shout out to the members of the channel. Big shout out to everybody that used my affiliate Amazon links. Click on one of those links before you buy yourself like a really expensive thing. Click in the link and buy it through my link. And then I make a little bit of money. It's from Amazon. Doesn't cost you guys any money. Yes, I know that Amazon is a bunch of horrible company, but you know what? This is like Roaming Hood. I'm taking from the rich so I could sponsor this right here and I could bring this videos to you guys. I don't know how else to do it. YouTube doesn't want to pay money. Every group out there is pretty communist, so we need to use them for our advantage in a way, if you want to put it that way. So again, I appreciate everybody that supported the channel. You guys are definitely fantastic. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let me share my screen right here, and let's start this. So, all right, I'm good right there. So, make sure you subscribe to the Jarhead 6 Ride channel where I ride my motorcycle. You guys are amazing, and I sing a lot of you guys out there as well. So, here's what we got. We got this kid that apparently he did a presentation or he did a paper or something like that. He was calling police officers heroes. Why was he calling them heroes? Well, it's simple. When everybody runs away, they run towards the fight, right? When you run away, they run towards the fight. Kind of like firefighters, if you want to put it that way. The house is burning, everybody's running away, they're running into the fight. EMS, the same thing. First responders are heroes. It is what it is, There's a shooting, an active shooter situation or something like that. Everybody's running away, cops are running towards that, right? Now, obviously, there's ones and twos that are dirtbags. We totally get that. But generally speaking, yeah, they are heroes. Same thing in the Marines, by the way. You see, I spent 11 years in the Marines, 11 years, 5 months, 20 days. There were some Marines that weren't that good, and if you've been in the military, you know that. There are some guys that we wanted to be like, wow, you need to leave, So, again, every job is going to have those people, right? If you work in McDonald's, you probably have a guy, a cashier that you go like, man, I can't stand that guy. If you work for, I don't know, any other group, you have that guy. There's always that guy. You guys know that, right? There's always that guy. But generally speaking, cops are heroes. And here's a kid making the point, and that kind of trigger this professor.
You brought up the police in your speech a few times. So what is your main concern? Since, honestly, the whole reason police, it is systemic. The issue is systemic because the whole reason we have police departments in the first place? Where did it stem from? What's our history? Going back to what Jeremy was talking about, what does it stem from? It stems from people in the South wanting to capture runaway slaves.
Oh, so we have police because people in the South wanted to get, runaways. I just recently saw this video and I saw a mom that was abusing her children. It was here in a local place. And I mean, these children were being abused. I thought that it was about that. I thought that, cops show up there when children are being abused. Just recently, I heard about a case where a guy came from a different state to murder a girl. So this lady called the cops and, the cops showed up. And by the time that the cops showed up, the guy was outside her house with a gun about to murder this girl. I thought cops were about that. But no. Cops are about slave. Like, you heard that right. Cops are about slave. It's not about investigating a crime where kids are being abused. It's not about investigating, stopping people from murdering somebody. No, it's about slave. I just played a video here where a police officer was riding a motorcycle and trying to stop a criminal. Next thing you know, the criminal's shooting at him. If you guys saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. Cop had to shoot back, right? Ma'Khia Bryan, right? She was about to stab and murder a black girl. She got her hand, lifted up, and was going to stab the black girl in the face. Cop stopped her from stabbing a black girl. No. It's not about that. It's about slave running. This is why the police is here. It's because slave. Okay, got it.
Maybe they shouldn't be heroes. Maybe they don't belong on a kid's show.
Look at this thing. Maybe they shouldn't. Look at this guy. Maybe they shouldn't be heroes. Maybe they don't belong. He's talking about the Paw Patrol kind of TV show. And again, it's interesting because as you see the new TV shows and all that, I actually saw a TV show that it was two little dragons and they were both females and they were like hugging and making hearts and this and that. Obviously doing the signal that they are part of the LGBT, right? 2, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, my kid was watching the show, right? So again, well, that's okay. But Paw Patrol, little dogs that are holding law and order, that's not okay, right? And then you got to see this guy, it's always to see these people, right? Maybe they shouldn't be the hero. Look at this. Does he look like he wouldn't call the police? If somebody break his door, what do you think it's going to do? I don't know. I'm not going to be mean about this, but it looks to me that he will cry and call the cops. It doesn't look to me like he will fight. It looks to me like he will be crying and be like, please, come and protect me. He doesn't give me the idea of a guy that is going to protect himself and fight for, to defend himself. I mean, I'm just, maybe I'm being mean about it. But again, it is what it is.
So I disagree with what Jeremy said about it because
Okay, I know I'm stopping this way too much, but I'm going to say this here for the last time. Oh, not for the last time. I'm going to just say this. Disagree. Good job, man. Disagree. The reason why we have this issue is because no one says anything. Disagree. Said, no, I disagree. And educate yourself so you could, debate back. I disagree with your nonsense. And that doesn't mean that I'm a racist. I just disagree with your nonsense. I like that. Thank you. Nowadays, every time something happens, people apologize. I'm so sorry that I said this. I'm not apologizing. I'm disagreeing with you, and I'm disagreeing with what you're saying because what you're saying is based on no facts. So, let's see right here.
I think cops are heroes, and they have to have a difficult job, but we have to have that
All of
fine
them?
life. Oh, I'd say a good majority of them. You have bad people in every business and every part. Well, wait.
Police officers have committed atrocious crimes and have gotten away with it and have never been convicted of any of it. And I say this as a person who has family members who are police officers.
Yes, I understand. And this is what I believe. This is my opinion. And this is, not popular to say, but I do support our police, and we have bad people, and the people that do bad things should be brought to justice. I agree with that.
Amen.
But I think that say it again.
They haven't.
Well, I agree with you on that point of they should, right?
Okay, so what is your
And
bottom line point? You're saying police officers should be revered, viewed as heroes?
They haven't. I mean, she continued to say this. Look, how many people burned down Ferguson? How many people burned down all the places in the United States? How many people commit crimes and they haven't brought to justice? The fact that they keep saying that cops did something and they haven't brought to justice, who? Like, point out specific comments or specific cases. And if you have a specific cases, we have a system that we could bring them into justice. But bring out specific cases, because as far as I see, every single time something happened, cops get fired right away. Cops are getting charged and all that stuff. So, yeah, generally speaking, yes, they all are heroes. Generally speaking, the majority of them are. So, when was the last time that you, ma'am, ran into a domestic where a girl was getting a beat down? When was the last time you investigating a girl that is a little girl getting raped? When was the last time you walked into a place and a 2-year-old was getting burned by cigarettes? I walked into that one. When was the last time people scream at you, say, please come inside my house because this guy is trying to kill me? No, never. So that's why you're not a hero, because you don't do that kind of stuff. It's that simple. But because one guy or two guys or three guys did something, then generally speaking, they all crap. It doesn't work that way. Because if you're going to generalize a situation like that, it could generalize you as well. That's the dangers of this. Then because one professor right here is an idiot, all professors are idiots. You see? It's not fair.
They
I
belong
think
on
it's.
TV shows with children.
I think they are heroes in a sense because they come to your need and they come and help you, and they have a problem just like every other business. But we should fix that. But I think they're heroes. Well, they're
I think that's the
program.
problem. Is looking at it as a business, because they're actually supposed to protect and serve the people.
They do protect us. Who do we call when we're in trouble and someone
go.
has a knife or a gun?
I wouldn't call the police.
Why wouldn't you call the police?
I don't trust them. My life's in more danger.
Who would you call?
In their presence.
Professor, who would you call?
I wouldn't call anybody.
Well, would you have if someone intruded your house with a gun? What would you have a gun on you, or
no.
Who would you call?
Here we go. That's the lie. There's the lie. Who will you call? This girl is a liar. No one, because my life is in more danger. I call the what on that, if you know what I'm saying. You will call them. But okay, so do you have a gun? No. So if somebody walks into your house, listen to how crazy these people are. Are you saying that if somebody walks into your house, you won't call the police? That person is armed with a gun or knife. You won't call the police. Do you have a gun to protect yourself? No. So what is the outcome of somebody walking inside your house with a gun or knife? That person is going to kill you, rape you, something like that. And you won't call anything because the cops coming into your house is more dangerous than the guy that is breaking your house in with a gun or a knife. Wow. These people are crazy.
Who would you call?
I wouldn't call anybody.
Well, would you have if someone intruded your house with a gun? What would you have a gun on you, or
no.
Who would you call?
It's my time to go.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to
reach out in your house with a gun. There's not much you can do at that point. Calling the police is kind of just,
And I know that it's not popular for me.
If somebody comes with a gun, there's nothing you could do. So call the police. It's like, okay, no. Just wow.
Me to say that to you guys and people in here, but that's what I believe about the police.
Okay.
And,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for listening to my point. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I will say, yeah, I'm glad you did say that here.
All right. So again, here's homie over here that you whatever, dude. Go back to your mom's basement and keep eating those Oreos. But again, was this a conversation? Do you feel the hate, and do you feel the frustration and the friction? This girl was just like a crazy person. She wouldn't even let him talk. Like the kid was all calm, or not a kid, the young adult was all calm, was trying to make a point, and she was like, "What is wrong with you, girl? Like what? It feels like you just got dumped. You just find out that your boyfriend that you were about to marry a week from now being having sex with another girl. And you're all like, that's how mad she was. It's insane. If somebody comes with a gun inside your house, she won't call the cops and she doesn't have a gun. And according to the other guy, it's too late. So let it be. Let it be. Insane. This is people that are teaching our children. Check it out. Somebody walks inside your house with a gun. Make sure you know how to protect yourself. Make sure you have a way to protect yourself and call the cops. And do not allow people to victimize you and your family. You have the right to defend yourself and you have the right to live a good life. These people are crazy. Crazy. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below. And as always, God is in control.